The pact that could break. The rain that night seemed almost scripted, soft, steady, and strangely fitting for a story that had been kept in the dark for nearly 60 years. Word of Dylan's cryptic admission spread quickly. The handful of people who'd been in the room started whispering to others, and within days, music journalists, old friends, and die-hard fans were all asking the same question: who was with Dylan the night of the crash? The theories came fast. Some claimed it was another famous musician, someone who had just as much to lose if the truth came out. Others thought it might have been a political figure, maybe even someone connected to the government, given the turbulent times of the mid-1960s. And then there were the wild theories, the kind Dylan himself would probably smirk at, about secret recordings, hidden messages, and underground movements that used music as their weapon. But one thing stood out. Every person who had been close to Dylan during that period either refused to speak or acted like they didn't know a thing. That silence wasn't natural, it was intentional. People began revisiting his songs from that era, especially the ones written after the accident. Lines that once sounded like random poetry now felt loaded, almost like encrypted messages, a passing reference to a shadow in the doorway, a conversation in the rain, a pact between two riders on a lonesome road. For decades, these had been treated as symbols. Now, fans wondered if they were literal moments, memories only Dylan and that other person shared. Some insiders believed the pact was simple. Neither of them would talk, as long as both were alive. But here's where the tension starts to build. At 84, Dylan is facing the reality that time is running out, not just for him but for the other person as well. And if that person passes before the truth is told, the burden will fall entirely on Dylan's shoulders. In one rare, offhand comment during an interview, Dylan hinted that keeping this secret had been harder than people imagined. "It's like carrying a song you can't play," he said. "You know it by heart, but you never let it out." And that's when the speculation turned into something else, a countdown. Fans began to wonder if Dylan might finally decide to speak before it's too late. Music historians started piecing together timelines, travel records, and even unpublished photographs from that period, searching for any trace of who might have been with him that night. Some claimed they were close to the answer, pointing to one name over and over again, a name Dylan has never confirmed or denied. But here's the twist. Some people close to the story warn that if this truth comes out, it won't just change how we see Dylan. It could rewrite an entire chapter of music history. And with each passing year, the chance of hearing it from Dylan himself grows smaller. Which raises the question, will he take the secret to his grave, or will the world hear the final verse before the curtain falls?